Picture this. You're at a newsstand, right? And a seagull swoops down to just casually shoplift a bag of cheese-flavored chips.
Oh, wow.
Or what about a cat caught at the gates of a Brazilian prison, literally smuggling cell phones taped to its body?
Wait, taped to its body? That is wild.
Yeah. Real-life animal criminals. So today's deep dive is all about conquering Unit 6 of the Grade 11 Get Involved textbook. It's called Crimes and Consequences. We are extracting the crucial vocabulary and, the strategic tips you need to absolutely ace your upcoming exam. Okay, let's unpack this.
Right. So to jump from a shoplifting seagull to actually getting top marks, we really have to look at how the textbook categorizes this whole underworld. Because it's not just a basic vocabulary list, it's about mastering word families.
It's like knowing that a vandal commits vandalism when they vandalize.
Exactly. It's understanding the actor, the act, and the verb. And there is a really specific trap examiners love to use here.
Oh, the robbing versus stealing thing. I noticed that in the sources.
Yes. So many people mess that up.
Right, because you rob a place or a person, but you steal a thing.
Exactly. That distinction is a classic examiner trap. Like, if someone takes your physical wallet, they stole the wallet, but they robbed you, the grammatical target of the verb completely changes, which
makes me wonder about how these crimes are evolving. I mean, we know what a physical thief looks like, right?
Yeah.
A seagull taking chips, a guy taking a wallet.
Yeah.
But how does this language shift when we move to the modern section of the unit?
Yeah.
Like, does stealing a physical wallet work the same way as stealing digital login details when the thief is, well, invisible?
That is such a good question. What's fascinating here is that the digital age brings us an entirely new set of nouns. So we're talking about phishing scams, hackers, con artists, identity theft.
Right.
But the underlying rules of how we construct the sentences actually become even more rigid.
Wait, rigid how? If I just, memorize the word phishing scam and drop it into my essay, one, I get the points. Say I write, the hacker took my password, does the examiner penalize me for that?
Well, you won't be penalized, but you definitely won't get top marks. I mean, this is where collocations come in.
Collocations, right. Words that naturally go together.
Exactly. Examiners aren't just testing if you memorize the noun hacker. They are testing your ability to create a natural English-sounding environment around that word. You don't just interact with an email in this context. You open an attachment. You click on a link.
Oh, I see. It's like building a house. The cybercrime vocabulary words are your bricks, but the specific verbs that naturally go with them are the mortar.
I love that analogy. Yes.
Because without that precise mortar, you just have a pile of words, right?
Yeah.
And the examiner sees right through it.
That is the perfect way to visualize it. When you use the natural collocation, you signal fluency rather than just, rote memorization.
Okay, so we had the bricks and the mortar. But looking at the evaluation rubrics in the textbook, they also heavily emphasize conditionals, like 0 to 3rd conditional, and expressions of regret, things like I wish or if only. How does that fit into our house?
Right, so those grammar rules, they're basically your architectural blueprints. Top marks really require synthesizing these two lessons together.
Merging them.
Exactly. Taking the precise cybercrime vocabulary and pairing it with complex conditionals. It's about the mechanics of the language. Take the 3rd conditional, for example. It literally bends time for the examiner.
Bends time.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Because you aren't just stating a past fact. You're grammatically altering the past to express a hypothetical situation.
Yes. It's so much more advanced. Instead of stating the flat fact, like, a hacker stole my identity, you merge it with regret.
Oh, right.
So you write, if only I hadn't opened that attachment, the fraudster wouldn't have stolen my identity.
Wow, yeah, I see the strategy there. You're hitting the cybercrime collocation, which is open that attachment, while simultaneously executing the complex 3rd conditional grammar.
Exactly. It proves you understand how to build complex, meaningful ideas, not just recite flashcards. And the same goes for a 1st conditional warning.
Like, unless you use strong passwords, hackers will get your login details.
Spot on. You are creating a natural language environment that proves total mastery of Unit 6. It completely shifts your perspective from just memorizing terms to holistically building language.
So for everyone listening and prepping for this exam, remember that your shortcut to top marks isn't just flashcards. It's categorizing those word families, using the right mortar for your collocations, and bending time with complex conditionals to show true fluency.
Definitely. That's the secret to acing it.
Which actually brings us back to our animal criminals and a wild question from the unit's critical thinking section to leave you with today. If a cat smuggles a phone into a prison, or rats eat thousands of dollars in banknotes, Who is actually guilty?
Such a good question.
Right. Can an animal ever truly possess criminal responsibility, or is a human always to blame? It's definitely something to chew on. Much like a seagull with a stolen bag of cheese chips. Go look on the exam, everyone.